The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that is changing quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. Hey there, welcome back to Money Matters. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into a topic that many of you have been asking about: how to invest your first $1,000.
Some of that here. But the income that the rich work for is called passive income. Passive income is also known as cash flow. That's the name of our game, cash flow. And that income is income that's flowing from here to here. It bypasses taxes. So I know it doesn't sound fair, and it isn't fair. I don't disagree with you. But what's not fair is our schools, which are part of the problem, will never explain that. Our school system is so fake. It's more fake than those fake plastic plants there.
Investing might seem daunting, but with the right approach, you can set yourself up for financial success. Let's get started. Step 1. Understand your financial goals. The very first step before investing any money is to clearly understand your financial goals. Are you saving for a specific purchase, like a car or a down payment on a house? Or are you thinking long-term, like retirement? Knowing your goals will guide your investment strategy. Don't work for money, make it work for you.
To anybody, including millennials, is where is your head? And I know most millennials, they want a high-paying job. They want to be able to pay the rent, and eat, and all this stuff. And then you dream of the big house, a nice car, and all that. But that's why 99% of Americans are broke, because their heads are on the wrong spot. So when I asked Kim if she would take an accounting course, it was just 2 days. You know, I wanted to see if her head could get into the asset column. That was the difference, wasn't it?
Yeah, and actually, it didn't happen right at that moment, but it's...
You fell in love with me?
Of course I did. Of course I did. But this started the journey on investing. This started the journey on assets. Mm-hmm. But I do remember the moment down the road where, just like everybody else, I was focused on the income column, mm-hmm. Get a job, get the pay raises. If you're an hourly wage, work more hours, yeah. or raise your hourly wage. So I was always focused here. And then finally, this is after we'd actually bought some investment properties, the light finally went on, and I'm like, instead of focusing on acquiring income, mm-hmm. what if we focus on just acquiring assets, mm-hmm. that the assets go into the income column?
Like this.
Mm-hmm. So that was a huge shift in my mindset. And once that shift happened for me, I don't think about the income column anymore. I just think about the asset column.
And that's our game called cash flow.
Yeah.
The first way.
Step 2. Assess your risk tolerance. Next, it's important to assess your risk tolerance. Ask yourself how comfortable you are with the possibility of your investments fluctuating in value. Your risk tolerance will help you decide the right investment options for you.
The first way you understand risk is you look in the mirror. It's who's looking back at you. You're the risk, not the investment. For example, I invest in a lot of real estate and say, oh, real estate is so risky, so I think I'll buy ETFs. So you play it safe, but you'll learn more by investing in real estate, right? Because you'll make more mistakes.
Yeah.
So that's the difference there. So it's not real estate that's risky, it's you're risky.
Yeah, and sometimes it's ironic because I think about it like, so blindly turning your money away to someone you barely know isn't risky, or let's say, I don't know, maybe just depending on this job where your employer can fire you any day isn't risky either. You know, it makes you think a little, what truly is risky for you?
Yeah.
How do you define it?
And you look at all the pensions of the school teachers, firefighters, and all the guys with 401ks, they're all bankrupt because Wall Street stole their money from them.
Step 3. Educate yourself. Before jumping into the world of investing, educate yourself. Read books, follow financial news, and watch educational videos. It reflects the belief that anyone can continue to learn and grow throughout their lives, regardless of their formal educational background or age. the best investment you can make is in yourself. Knowledge is your best tool for making informed decisions.
And I really want to talk to you about the most important subject for all of us today, rich, young, poor, or old. It's called financial education. And as you know, our school systems teach us nothing about money. Nothing. It's pathetic. You know, they have financial literacy courses today. Well, that's not financial education. You know, it's really pathetic. And what's happening for most people today is, you know, they follow that age-old mantra, go to school. What do you learn about money in school? Nothing. Get a job. Well, jobs are disappearing. Not only that, is that with artificial intelligence and G5 coming, more jobs are going to get wiped out, plus with driverless cars, more jobs are getting wiped out. So why would you go to school to get a job? And then work hard for money, but pay taxes. Taxes are going to keep going up, sports fans. They have to. Somebody's going to pay off this massive mountain of debt stacking up all over the world. And the only way they pay off debt is via taxes.
Step 4. Choose your investment option. Now, let's explore some common investment options that are great for beginners. Option 1. Exchange-traded funds, ETFs. ETFs are a fantastic way to get started. They're like a collection of stocks or bonds in a single package, providing instant diversification and typically lower fees. Option 2. Robo-advisors. Robo-advisors are perfect if you're looking for a hands-off approach. These automated platforms manage your investments based on your risk profile, making it easier for beginners. Option 3. Individual stocks. If you're interested in picking individual stocks, do your research. Look for companies with strong fundamentals and growth potential. Remember, diversification is key. The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient.
So when you go to your banker does not ask you for your report card. Mm-hmm. So here's the cash flow game, and this is called a financial statement. What makes the cash flow game different from Monopoly, which how my rich dad taught me via Monopoly, is my rich dad also taught me about financial statements. So the cash flow is the only game with a financial statement. So really simply, when you look at a financial statement, there's income, expense, assets, liabilities. There's one more thing in the cash flow game on the financial statement you'll see. It's the most important statement of all. It's called the statement of cash flow. It's off to the side here. Mm-hmm. So if you're going to be an entrepreneur or a capitalist, you have to have one of these. If you're going to be rich, you have to have one of these. But 99% of all high school students leaving school and college have no idea what this is. You have FICO scores.
Step 5. Open an investment account. Once you've decided on an investment option, it's time to open an account. Whether it's with a brokerage, robo-advisor, or investment firm, setting up an account is the gateway to investing. Step 6. Create your investment plan. Now, it's time to create your investment plan. Remember, creating an investment plan should be a thoughtful and strategic process that takes into account your unique financial situation and goals. It's important to stay informed, monitor your investments, and be prepared to adjust your plan as needed to stay on track toward achieving your objectives. Decide how much you'll invest in each option, how often you'll contribute, and how you'll rebalance your portfolio over time.
You know, but you don't know what this is.
No.
So when a banker asks you for your financial statement, they want to see how smart you are here. So let me tell you why school makes students poor. So really simply, it's this. Let's say I have a master's in arts, Master of Arts degree, right?
Yeah.
Or a Bachelor of Arts degree.
Yeah.
Do I learn anything about income?
No.
What about Greek mythology?
Oh, there you go.
I
That's very
learned
important.
nothing about income. And we wonder why kids are leaving school, or young generation, looking for that high-paying job, but Now let me
or
ask you
anything.
this: if you have a degree in technology, do you learn anything about assets?
Never.
So you could be a techie and you know nothing about this.
Yeah.
You could be a techie and know nothing about this. You see, when a banker looks at your financial statement, they're looking at the mirror of you. This is a reflection of you. And if you got Jack here and Jack here, then you're not that smart financially. So the reason the cash flow game is such an important game, it teaches you what is important to your banker or for a capitalist or for an entrepreneur. Is an entrepreneur's got to know how to increase their income.
Yeah.
And an entrepreneur's got to know how to create assets.
Step 7. Monitor and adjust. Remember, investing is an ongoing process. Monitor your investments regularly, and be prepared to make adjustments based on market conditions and your changing goals. Conclusion: you're on your investment journey. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide on how to invest your first $1,000. By taking the time to educate yourself and making thoughtful decisions, you're setting yourself up for a brighter financial future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Money Matters, and share this video with anyone who might benefit. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, every step you take toward investing is a step toward financial empowerment.